And this is huge at many levels. Just walk us through how big this is for us. And two, as a foretaste of 2027.
First of all, I appreciate the new title, an international football journalist. Much appreciated. And I am getting there. I'm only left with a couple of countries to get. But this is massive. This is the second biggest tournament in football on the continent. It's only behind the African Cup of Nations, which of course allows all players from across the world, for as long as you belong to that country, to play for them. Unlike this one, which was started to give opportunity to players who play in the local league to also expose their talents to the world, hence the CHAN name. And given what we are preparing for in 2027, this is going to be huge. For Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania to show Africa and the world that they are ready to host the 2027 AFCON, they have to make sure that they host CHAN first. And it's got to be successful if we're going to get the rights to also host the bigger tournament in there. Now, CHAN is quite different from AFCON because AFCON, more nations, more demands. We only need about 4 stadia. And according to what Motsepe said in Kenya, Kenya should be ready with Nyayo. Benjamin Mkapa is ready. Nambole is ready. And probably an extra stadium somewhere in Zanzibar, which is still part of TZ, you feel. We should be good enough to go. Huge opportunity, not only to the football fraternity, but the economy in general. Imagine a couple of countries coming here. Hotels are going to be busy, transport. A couple of guys who can offer their apartments for Airbnb. So it's going to be massive, whichever way you look at it.
I'm told even analysts, football analysts, local and international, have a lot of money to walk away home with. I'm not mentioning names here.
Yeah, well, that depends. If next media want to employ me during the period and add me more, that's okay. But ordinarily, that should be the case. But because of a few, I feel sometimes greedy individuals, not everyone gets the opportunity. And I'll just leave it at that. But I feel it's an opportunity for everyone, including sports journalists. But there will be a few who just want to have this by themselves.
Finally, and by no means least, from a Ugandan point of view, Nambole should suffice, and a few other training grounds, or should Nambole suffice? Because I'm now hearing from some very objective faces that Nambole should have one of the best turfs on the continent at the moment.
No, absolutely. First of all, Samson, I was at Nambole when Cameroon were taking on Zimbabwe. Cameroon has got some of the biggest stars in the world. Andre Onana, we also, the stories ended up being in the Daily Mail. There was Bran Buemo, who plays for Brentford. There was Baleba, who plays for Brighton too. The guy whose name I love the most in the world in regards to football.
Mention it. Mention the name.
Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa. Sounds like a Lingala song, doesn't it? But he plays for Cameroon and plays for Napoli. When you saw them, the way they were comfortable on that turf, it tells you much about it. I think we've got one of the best pitches in the world. We pray and hope that it will be maintained and it stays that way for the rest. So Nambole, huge candidate, and I'm sure a couple of countries will enjoy playing on that pitch.
Absolutely. And we pray for the first time that the pastors stay away from Nambole.
No. I don't think there's any problem with that. Across the world, Wembley, you talk the Olympic Stadium, everywhere, they at times become multi-purpose stadia. It's about how you do the activities. If you protect the pitch, then the other activities can go on. The only challenge is how the other activities can coexist with the football. If you protect the pitch, all the other activities can go. At the end of the day, Nambole have to find money to maintain the stadium and make some money off it. How do they do it? Other activities have got to come in.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Brian.